As a blind person, accessibility means freedom, it means independence.
Well, it's important to me because of just dignity. You don't want to have to rely on someone, you don't want to have to feel excluded.
You can have a ramp, but if that ramp leads you to a space that you can't actually use the rest of the features that everyone else can, then it's not truly accessible.
The gap between what people with disabilities really need and code compliance is just enormous.
The RHFAC is a proven industry tool that gives owners and operators a detailed assessment of their current level of accessibility and a roadmap to bridging that gap.
We had our facilities here assessed. That was really a revelation for us. In the scorecard that we got, there were some things that we could do to make it even more accessible for very little or no cost.
In our environment here, diversity is key. Making sure that we have an organization that is open to everyone and accessible to all is the way we're going to innovate. We really felt like this was the next step for us to have our physical space really reflect the accessibility we had in our mindset.
For a lot of us, we don't even know where to begin, but the Rick Hansen Foundation gives you your beginning. The process was quite easy. I think it's really opened the eyes of a lot of the property managers right across the country, with everybody jumping in and wanting to help and get certified themselves.
For people signing, the level of light is really important in order to communicate. That's a remarkable example of how the built environment and features in that environment affect all people with disabilities.
If accessibility is a barrier, you don't know that without the rating. People are coming to our programs because of the accessibility that we have here. And since being partnered with the Rick Hansen Foundation, we've had other cities from across Canada want to use our best practices.
From a business perspective, you're able to draw upon a much larger pool of talent in terms of your employees, and you're also able to attract a much larger customer base. Our hope and our ambition is that RHFAC becomes the global standard for making buildings more accessible.
A space like this allows me to feel independent, a part of the community, and that I actually matter. And that's the one thing that RHF is really good at doing, is helping to remove those frustrations so that everybody can feel included all the time.
Our rating system and training programs have been successful right across Canada, and now we've begun to reach an international market.
There's benefits to our staff, there's benefits to our community, there's benefits to our partners, our builders. We need to be accessible, and having gold certifications and certified facilities, it just tells us that we're on the right track.